Hello everyone, today we're taking a look at a Brutality run that I did recently. We got the Castlevania skin to, celebrate the announcement of the new Castlevania. This is Seed 59, in case you're wondering. I got 59 down on my quest to beat all the seeds. That knife was pretty good off the bat. The star affix. This is all pretty standard prisoner's quarters here. Corrupted power. I'm going to start doing fragmentless runs, as I've been told it's the only true way to play Dead Cells. So in that case, corrupted power would be out, and baseball bat would also be out. When you see the Frost Blast, for me, excuse me, for me, Frost Blast in Acrobatic Pack is so valuable that, I just grab that right away. Even though typically weapons that you pick up in Prisoner's Quarters are pretty weak, for a weapon that's functional like Frost Blast, it doesn't really matter. They're going to freeze no matter how strong it is. It could be off color or whatever. I don't know why I didn't recycle that. That food back there, of course. I did recycle the smoke bomb. Took a nasty hit from the spike ball there. Gonna put the biters on those guys and then trade out the biters. Here's where the power of Frost Blast in the Acrobatic Pack can be seen. If you have a mob of enemies in front of you, it'll just stop them all in their tracks. See that? Frost Blast and Acrobatic Pack. Super strong. I think especially later on we get the affix, which is 175% damage to frozen enemies. So that kind of synergy is insane. If you get that affix on a knife or on anything and you have Frost Blast in Acrobatic Pack, you're talking about almost 3 times damage. Yeah, see, 175% damage to a frozen target. Yes, please. I was mistakenly pointed the wrong direction there, so I threw my head out to the right instead of freezing the failed experiment to my left. So he got a hit on me and it reset my kill streak. So I don't think we're actually in the realm of getting the 60 kill streak door on this one anymore. Probably would have been okay, but you gotta definitely be facing the correct direction if you want to throw your head out on someone. And with 7 scrolls, it's more than enough to head to the next biome. Gonna skip the impaler, stick with what we got. Was hoping for like a carrot or something there, but 250 gems, I guess you'd call it, money. I guess we'll take it. Was really wanting an apple or a carrot. Oh, a cherry. I don't think you can get apples. Networking doing some work. See that? Frost Blast saved the day. And I saw the 175% damage on Frozen with the Iron Staff, so went ahead and took that instead of keeping the throwable objects. Plus, if you're someone who doesn't really smile too highly on shields, the Iron Rod is a great sort of medium ground. You get your parry mechanic in there, but also it's ultra offensive. Elected to go with Frenzy this time. Don't often try it, but just thought maybe it would help me to rebuild some health, and it does. I think by the end of this biome, I'm at max health again. Probably the most intense part of the run right there was like waiting in the middle ground. It's not safe below with the disgusting worm, and it's not safe above due to the spiker. So you just hang out on the chain for a minute. When an elite has the when it's that kind of elite with the like the kind of the cage where you have to hit the 2 gems to actually hit them, I normally just leave those behind, because unlike most enemies, the elites that spawn with that particular variation won't follow you. They'll be stuck in their little cage thing. So it's getting kind of hectic in there. I think we've picked up our first necklace that had any brutality stats at all right there. Another 250. And we're going to take this corrupted power and head straight to the boss. Doing okay damage, but nothing great. Typically, bosses are my weak point because the playstyle is geared towards like eliminating mobs, crowd control, but the builds sort of lack like a lot of power when it comes to facing bosses. So sometimes I get like a drawn out boss fight here and there. I really got to find the happy medium and figure out how I can. Probably could have switched around some mutations, like maybe a point blank here. Probably don't need the acrobatic pack here. Like I could have gone with combo for the iron rod, point blank for the knife, maybe a support. That would have given me an extra damage boost. Don't really need Frenzy anymore. Frenzy's sort of served its purpose in the last round. Kill rhythm, I suppose, worked well. I couldn't really tell if I don't think I was alternating quite enough for kill rhythm to do much work. At any rate, if you're worried about the malaise, remember that every boss clear eliminates like half the malaise bar. So all you have to really do is make it to the first boss if you have a lot of malaise, and then it's going to go back to halfway. Got to remember that the that barrel is heading directly towards me after I get out of here. And I guess barrel just got ignored. My trip through that little key cavern was enough for the barrel to disappear. Got hit directly after we got the 60 kill streak, which is, I guess, nice. It's good that we got the streak. Bad that we got hit. But I think we found a cherry right after that, so back to full health. I've only got the 3 health flasks unlocked because I like the triangle shape better than the big circular flask. Don't hate me. Corrupted power everywhere during this run. decide we're not going to Undying Shores, but I do want to swing by and pick up this curse chest before we leave. And I see the challenge rift, but I don't know. Don't need it, so I'm not going to get it. I already have a pretty high cell count. Plus, we're picking up this curse chest. Oh, scroll count, not cell count. Like 22 going into Forgotten Sepulchres. It's enough. And remove one curse just in time to pick up another. I'm definitely going to take the infantry grenade because it's super helpful in a biome like this. Lots of bats, lots of enemies crowded together. See, look at that. Call those bats. I don't think I did throw the infantry grenade out, but I did right there, and very effective. But it's not great for bosses. So I am hoping to figure out a substitute or a replacement for the infantry grenade before I get to the next boss, which is going to be the giant. Given the fact that there's 3 biomes and then a boss when you start, and then 2 biomes and a boss after that. As far as malaise management goes, if you can make it to the first boss and clear off half your malaise, then that should be like the worst of it, because you'll get to another boss before it fills up again all the way. Ideally. See that kind of elite? Just leave them sitting there. I had the full health and I didn't go down to recycle the cheese because, you know, I don't want to fuck up my flow. If I see the cheese again, I'll recycle it. Don't get me wrong. I'm not against recycling cheese. It's just that I was already out of there. No thanks to the giant killer. Too slow. Again with the wrong direction when I threw the head. That time I got lucky. No damage. I suppose if I'd had gastronomy or something, I could have recycled that cheese and then headed directly to the giant, but looks like did not do that. And then already took a hit, like right off the bat with the giant. First punch, he got me. And I fell off. Now ideally, you keep the hands pretty at low health so that when he goes to do this, you can interrupt him by breaking one of the hands before he gets off the stalactites, but that didn't happen in this case. In fact, I think he gets to he might actually even do it again Or maybe, yeah, he does. And he got me. But I got him. On to Hand of the King. This was a pretty clean fight from what I recall. I wanted to get like some parry action with the iron rod, but I don't think I ever got around to it. Like that would have been a moment. That would have been a moment. That would have been a moment. But with 32 scrolls, like pretty much any weapons are going to be good. If you have any sort of synergy. So this fight turns out to be not much of a problem at all. I think I get the flawless. He did get that attack off quite a bit. I think I was like the second or third time that he did that. And he's done for. So we essentially have almost full health, 0 malaise, all of our health things, and then, you know, Astrolab is where things go wrong. Thanks to the librarians, pretty much. So unless you bring like librarian mitigation to the Astrolab, you better be really good at. I finally get to replace that infantry grenade. If you don't bring some sort of tracking or especially good ranged weapon to deal with the librarians quickly, then you got to be really good at A, not losing your head, and B, dodging pretty much the most annoying attack in the game, I would say. See, we still have our the knife that we picked up in Promenade, and now this is trouble because it's just trouble. He was shielded, got to use a health potion here. But we still have the Frost Blast from Prisoner's Quarters. So that's the power of the off-color Frost Blast in the Acrobati pack, especially if you get those 175% damage to frozen targets. I think we take both of these. Yeah. This is the most annoying maneuver that I made in the whole run coming up, where I'm trying to find out, you know, the other tower that has the key. So I'll just plunge to my damage. I can see the key guy over there, but all of this is embarrassing. I'll start from over there. Ah, yes. Sort of less than ideal stomp downs onto nothing there. And this guy's going to get me again. Thankfully, he's gone before he gets another chance. But yeah, you know, no health potions used the whole run. And then I get to Astrolab, and 2 librarian attacks equals 2 health potions. Those guys are rough, man. They're rough. Alright, now we've got our second key, so we're ready to go to the final tower. I'm trying to think what would be the best weapon to deal with. You know, honestly, throwing knife, because of the tracking and the speed, is pretty good to deal with the librarians. Oh, I forgot to mention I picked up the legendary crowbar after the Hand of the King fight. I don't think I really use it much, but I just kind of like have a soft spot for crowbar over iron rod. Thinking about it now, I would have stuck with iron rod to see if I could practice parrying a little bit more with it against the final boss, but that's not what happened, and so it's not worth discussing. This guy was right on me. I think he gets me here, yeah. And one more potion charge. So there you go, Astrolab. Thank you for your patronage and getting me to use 3 of my potions. Thankfully I bought that other one, or I'd be in deep trouble, man. And I think there's some like regular boneheaded play here that ends up with me running into the laser beams. Yes, that's it. Do I charge again? Yes. All of the health. Oh, and I did again. Yeah, not the cleanest Astrolab by any stretch of the imagination. Thankfully, I learned my lesson and just started being patient. Oh, oh, dude. Yeah, I got reamed in here. And we're going up. Now the meat cleave. Okay, there was a hit with the crowbar, just like one shot at that guy. And we are going up. Now, the meat cleaver is like the MVP of this fight. Look at that. Lots of health. Lots. And he lands right on the meat cleaver, so that was good. Okay, crowbar was in full effect for the final boss. Jump, jump, jump. I switched my mutations to like support for the meat cleaver, point blank for the knife, and crow's feet, or what's it called? Is it? Oh yeah, crow's feet. Wings of the Crow is the item. Crow's feet is the mutation. But I don't know how much damage Crow's feet does on a Brutality build, so maybe that was stupid. I probably should have just gone with combo for the crowbar. But, oh, look at this. I am pretty much done for unless I can finish this guy off. Thankfully, we're talking about him just getting stupid on the meat cleaver. I got all my health back, and he's going to be done for. And that is that. Castlevania Belmont's Curse coming out soon. Thanks for watching. Leave a message in the comments about what you think about the new Castlevania game. How's it look? Are you excited? Are you not? Mixed opinions across the board. It looks like the Prince of Persia game that Evil Empire did. Thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe. Peace.